Hey there guys, it's Attack on Samurai, and here is some more Pokemon Sun and Moon news for you guys today, cause clearly yesterday there was not enough news, so we had to get more news today. But anyways, today's actually the Pokemon World Championships thing, tournament thing that's going on in San Francisco. Um, it's actually on a Twitch stream right now, so it's actually going on as I'm talking. So probably after this video, I'm gonna actually go into watching it because I actually haven't watched it yet. But apparently, they released a trailer for Pokemon Sun and Moon, and they showed 4 new Pokemon. Well, 3 we already know about, but this is a new one that's currently on the screen right now. So first new one that they showed off was a Crabrawler. It's the boxing Pokemon, and it's based off of a land crab. I don't know what those look like. I don't think I'm gonna search it, but its typing is fighting. It's 2 feet, 15 pounds, and it has Hyper Cutter and Iron Fist. So it's typing though, being fighting, it's kind of weird because crabs are water creatures, so you think they'd be water and fighting, but I guess since it's based off of a land crab, it's fighting, and apparently land crabs don't like water or something like that. So I guess it makes sense. They could have made it ground and fighting if that would have made more sense. They should have made it ground fighting, but you know what? Fighting's still good. And it gets Iron Fist too, so it's probably gonna get the elemental punches most likely. In the trailer showed it using close combat, so that's one of the moves it can get. Probably gonna get like Mach Punch and stuff like that, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And it gets Hyper Cutter too, so can't lower its attack and stuff, so that's pretty good. So here's what it says about Crabrawler's description. Crabrawler has a personality that really hates to lose, and is driven not only to aim for a higher position than its fellows in terms of social standing, but literally to aim for a higher position in the landscape. Perhaps as a result, it's sometimes found clinging to tall people or to the walls of buildings. If you try to remove one against its will, you'll be met with a sound punch. Oof. Crabrawler's favorite food is berries. It punches the trunks of trees to give the branches a good shake and knock any ripe berries to the ground so it can feast. Many Crabrawler may gather on a tree, but only the one that emerges victorious in battle against all the others receives the privilege of eating the ripe berries. Crabrawler uses its claws to protect its face and belly while fighting, meanwhile getting in close to an opponent to throw punches. Its punches are powerful enough to split tree trunks. Crabrawler's pincers are sometimes torn off during its bouts, and they are said to be delicious. Okay, that's interesting. Can't believe just flat out said it's good. It tastes good. Yeah, interesting though. I do like his design though. His design's pretty cool, but you kind of expect a crab-like creature to be a water type. But since it's based off of a land crab, I guess it could have passed on as being a ground fighting, but I'm actually going a bit too far into that. But design-wise, looks good, but don't understand why it's just fighting type. Now we're gonna move on to the next Pokemon that was shown off in the trailer, which was Sandygast. So this was actually the Pokemon that was shown off in the CoroCoro scan that was leaked a couple days ago. Actually, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, sometime around that. I think it was actually last week. But Sammy gets English name of being Sandygast. So it's Ghost and Ground. It's 1 feet 8 inches, and it weighs 154 pounds. And it has this new ability called Water Compaction. So let's actually read the description. A Sandygast emerges when the grudges of Pokemon and other creatures soak into the sand after they fall in battle. In essence, it's a possessed lump of sand. Ugh. If you heedlessly grab a Sandygast's shovel, you'll fall under the Pokemon's control. A Sandygast uses its power to manipulate children into gathering sand to increase the size of its body. If a Sandygast loses its shovel, it may put up a tree trunk, a flag, or another item on its in its place. These Sandygast are wanderers in search of their own shovels. The tunnel-like mouth of a Sandygast can suck the vitality from people and Pokemon. Apparently, it's a test of courage in the Alola region to put your hand in a Sandygast's mouth. Oof. Sandygast has the water compaction ability, an ability that no previous Pokemon has had. With water compaction, its defense stat will go up by 2 if it's hit with a water type move. That is a really good ability. So that means that Sandygast and its evolution are going to be extremely bulky since they have this ability. So yeah, you can see its evolution right there. But wow, this thing could be really good then. So you can't hit this with a water type move. If you will, it's gonna get a boost and it's going to suck. So it's gonna get a boost in its defenses. But it only says its main defense. It didn't say anything about special defense. So maybe it won't be it'll still be good, but it won't be but you can't hit this thing with physical water type moves. So you can't hit it with a Razor Shell, Waterfall, anything like that. So that's pretty cool though. I really like its ability. So it could be really good. So it could probably act. So probably like people when they go against Sandygast and its evolution, they'll be more likely to hit it with like maybe a special attacking move or something like that. But still, well, I guess it all depends on how bulky Sandygast and its evolution are gonna be, and how well it can take a water type move. But yo, if this thing's in the sand though, like in the sand stream, and oh wow, okay, Sandygast can actually be really good then in the sand, in the sand team then. So wow, okay, it can actually be really good. Yeah, I do like the idea of this Pokemon, its ability though. So now we're gonna move on to its evolution, which is Palossand. So Palossand is 4 feet 3 inches, weighs 551 pounds, and it also has the ability of water compaction. So Palossand controls human adults, making them build a sandcastle that provides camouflage and also raises its defensive abilities. Unlike Sandygast, Palossand loses some of the sand from its body. It can restore itself on its own. When moving about in search of prey, the shovel on top of Palossand's head revolves. It's said that the shovel could be served as some kind of radar. Oh, okay. Oof. Palossand loves the vitality of Pokemon and drags small Pokemon into its body so it can steal their life force. Oof. Its sandy vortex swallows them in a heartbeat. So it's like, oh, Pokemon dragged into Palossand leaves traces of their ill will behind. It's thought that this negative energy may be the starting point of a new Sandygast. Oof, that's pretty dark. But it looks. I wonder if this Pokemon could get Arena Trap. That would be really good if it got it as like a hidden ability. Actually, you know what? I feel like, now I'm actually really curious about all these new Pokemon. I feel like maybe I should probably do a video about like what hidden abilities these Pokemon can get. Let me know if you guys think that's a good idea in the comments, because I'm thinking about doing that. I've really been thinking about it for a while because all these new Pokemon are really interesting and their hidden abilities will be even more interesting. But still pretty interesting ability though. Still pretty interesting Pokemon in its description. So we're gonna move on to the next Pokemon that was shown off, which is Stuffle, the pre-evolution to Beware. So it's the flailing Pokemon. It's normal in fighting. Weighs 1 feet 8. Its height is 1 feet 8 inches, and it is 15 pounds. And it has the same abilities as Beware. So Stuffle's cute appearance and movements, plus the fluffy feel of its fur, all combine to make it super popular. This Pokemon may have a small body, but its strength is extraordinary. Receiving one of its powerful hits without being prepared for it can bring down even well-trained Pokemon. Wow. Aw, it's so adorable. Okay, I'm sorry. The truth is, That Stuffle doesn't really like being touched. It hates being hugged tightly and will flail its arms in protest. Wow, that's pretty funny because you know its evolution really loves to hug people, and its pre-evo is just like, no, I don't want to be hugged. Don't hug me. But yes, that's pretty cool. Really not much else to say about it, but I guess some people thought that you know Beware wasn't gonna get a pre-evo. It was just gonna be a standalone Pokemon, but I guess not. So yeah, we finally. I mean, so now it has a pre-evo. I actually did initially think that it was gonna get a pre-evolution, but yeah, now we see it, and yeah. So that's pretty much all the new Pokemon that were shown off. Oh well, we already saw you yesterday, so you don't count. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much all they showed. So let me know what you guys think. Which of these four do you like the most and why? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. In the comments below, and I will see you in the next Pokemon Sun and Moon news video. Take care.